Good morning, students. So today we are going to study about proportion. Okay. So last class we have started ratio and proportion. So we are knowing about fraction. Okay. So ratio is like a fraction. There we are doing comparison. Okay. In ratio we are comparing by division. So we have found what is ratio and how we will find equivalent ratio. Okay, like this we have studied in last class. So today we will study about what? Proportion. So proportion and how we will use proportion. So let's see. Raju purchased 3 pens for rupees 15 and Anu purchased 10 pens for rupees 50. Whose pens are more expensive? So look at here, 3 pens for rupees 15, 10 pence for rupees 50. So look at here, by looking at this cost, this is 15 and is 50. What will say? This is a more expensive 50. But look at here, this 15 is for 3 pence and 50 is for 10 pence. So how we will get? We'll see by ratio. So let's see. We'll find ratio of number of pens purchased by Raju to number of pens purchased to Anu. So that is how much? So Raju has purchased how many pens? 3 pens. 3 by then, or you can write as 3 is to then number of pens purchased by Anu. Anu has purchased 10 pens. So you can write this as 3 by 10. Okay. So next you look ratio of their cost. So how much that cost? First you put for Raju. So Raju's cost is rupees 15 is to Anu's pen's cost is rupees 50. So like this you will write in ratio is 50. Okay. So here it will also, what you will get? 3 by 10. So look at here. Here two ratios are equal. Two ratios are equal means, this means that these two pens are, these two have, whose pens are not more expensive? These 2 pens have equal cost because they have same ratio. Next you look, here written Rahim sells 2 kg of apples for Rs 80 and Roshan sells 4 kg of apples for rupees 360. Whose apples were expensive? So look at see ratio of weight of apples. So always we will take ratio between equal unit. Okay, same type of unit. So don't take ratio of 2 kg and 180. What you will take? For kg, for weight you will take weight, for rupees you will take rupees. So weight of apples is 2 kg is to 4 kg. What you will write? 2 kg by 4 kg. How much this is? 1 by 2. Next ratio of their cost. Cost is how much? Rupees 180 is to rupees 360. That one you can write it as rupees 180 by rupees 360. That is how much? 1 by 2. So look at here, in both the cases we are getting same ratio. Okay, so it is same, these two are same ratio means neither Rahim nor Roshan's apples are expensive, means both have same cost. So here pens are purchased in same price. None of these is expensive. Okay, because both have same price. Why? Because both have same ratio. If you will see, 3 pens for 15. 3 pens for 15 means 1 pen cost how much? 1 pen cost here 5. Cost of 1 pen equal to how much? 5 by unitary method. Then 10 pens for 50 means cost of 1 pen is how much? Here also cost of 1 pen is 5. That's why here pens purchased in same price. Next look at here. Here ratio of the weight of apples and ratio of their cost both are equal. Means both the ratio are equal. That's why Rahim and Roshan both are selling apples at same rate. They are selling apples at the same rate. So look at here, 3:10 is equal to 15:50. And here also look at here, 2:4 is equal to 180:360. So these ratios are equal. The equal ratios are known as proportion. So look at here, if two ratios are equal, we say that they are in proportion. 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 Okay. 3/10 equal to 15/50. Or there we have written 2/4 equal to 18/360. Okay. We write it as, for this I am writing, you can write this one. We write it as 3:10 is proportion to 15:50. Or you can write it as 3:10 equal to 15:50. Like this you can write. How you will read? You will read it as 3:10 is equal to 15:50. Okay. Now we'll see one example. If a man runs at a speed of 20 km in 2 hours, then with the same speed would he able to cross 40 km in 4 hours. So what we will do here? We are comparing the speed with the same speed. If the speed is 20 km in 2 hours, then if this should be equal, then both of proportion means both the ratio should be equal. So first we will find out the ratio. Okay. So ratio of this kilometer is what? Distance. Equal to 20 kilometer by 40 kilometer. You can write 20/40. That is 1/2 means. Okay. This one you can write as 20 divided by 20, 40 divided by 20. So how much it is? 1/2. Next, ratio of time. Hours is what? Time. Ratio of time equal to, first if you are taking first this one, then take first this time. So 2 hours by 4 hours. Hours will cut. How to? 2/4. This is how much? 1/2. So look at here, both the ratio are same, means 20 km by 40 km equal to 2 hours by 4 hours. So that if a man runs at a speed of 20 km in 2 hours, then with the same speed, you would be able to cross 40 kilometer in 4 hours because both the ratios are equal. That's why they are in proportion. That's why what you will write? Since both the ratios are equal, they are in proportion. Okay, that's why 20 kilometer by 40 kilometer equal to 2 hours by 4 hours, that is 1 by 2. Hence, he would be able to cross 40 kilometer in 4 hours with the same speed. If this should not be equal to this one, then he would not be able to cross this much kilometer. Okay, so we'll see if this is in proportion, means the ratios are equal or not. तो सब बड़े कौन देखियो रेशियो को चेक करिवो एंड रेशियो यू विल टेक ऑलवेज बिटवीन सेम यूनिट जो थरो सेम यूनिट थियो मींस किलोमीटर सहित किलोमीटर को कंपेयर करिवो आवर्स को आवर सहित मींस टाइम को टाइम डिस्टेंस को डिस्टेंस सहित कंपेयर करिवो देन यू विल फाइंड आउट तापरे कौन फाइंड आउट करिवो ratio. If both the ratios are same, then it would be possible. If both the ratios are not same, then they are not in proportion. So let's see some terms in proportion. Extreme terms and middle terms of proportion. So there are extreme terms and middle terms. Like in proportion, the first and fourth terms are extreme terms, or they are called extremes. The second and third terms are called middle or the mean terms. In this statement of proportion, the four terms which we have written in order are called respective terms. Okay, so let's see by example. So look at here, we have taken 3:10 proportion to 15:50. So look at here, if we'll write the respective term, first term is 3, second term is 10, third term is 15, and last term is fourth term is what? 50. So we have four terms. Extreme terms are what? First and fourth terms. First and fourth term. So first term is what? 3 and fourth term is what? 50. Then middle terms are what? Second and third term. Second term is what? 10 and third term is what? 15. So here 3 and 15 are extreme terms or extremes, and 10 and 15 terms are middle terms or mean terms. Okay. Then if the two ratios are not equal, then these are not in proportion. Okay. So if we'll write that 3/51 is not equal to 1/2, okay, means what? 3, that is 3:51 is not proportion to 1:2. These are not proportion. Okay, let's see one example. Check whether the terms 30, 99, 20 and 66 are in proportion or not. So here you will see in proportion means first term, second term, third term, fourth term. So let's see these are in proportion or not. For this what we will do? First we will take 30/99 equal to how much? So we will take the LCM of 30 and 99. So what we are getting? 3 10 ja 30. Sorry, 3 33 ja 99. Then it will go further? No. So what will do? 30 divided by 3, 99 divided by 3. So what we are getting? 10/33. Next, what will take? 20, third term and fourth term, 20/66. So what we are getting? So 20 66. Always you take 2, 10 ja 20. HCF you will take. Okay. So 2 is there. 20 divided by 2. 66 divided by 2. What you are getting? 10 by 33. So look at here. This ratio is equal to this ratio, means 30 by 99 is equal to 20 by 66. That is how much? 10 by 33. That's why what you can write? 30 is to 99 is proportion to 20 is to 66. Or you can write that 30, 99, 20 and 66 are in proportion. Okay. Because if you will see, if the ratios are same, then they are in proportion. You will see here the extreme, if you will find the extremes, what are the extremes? Extremes are the first and last term. First and 30 and 66. What are the middle terms or mean terms? Middle terms are, what are the middle terms? Second and third, that is 99 and 20. Okay, so this is about finding or checking whether it is proportion or not. Now look at next example. Next example is, do the ratios 15 cm to 2 meter and 10 seconds to 3 minutes form a proportion. So here two ratios are given. So we have to find whether that is proportion or not. First, what we'll do? We'll find out first ratio. So answer is ratio of 15 centimeter to 2 meter. So look at here, one is in centimeter, one is in meter. So we can convert either centimeter to meter or meter to centimeter to make the unit same. So what you will write? 15 centimeter by 2 meter. We are noting that 1 meter. Okay, 1 meter equal to how much? 100 centimeter. So 2 meter equal to how much? 200 centimeter. So you will write it the same thing, 15 centimeter by 200 centimeter. Next, what you will do? That is how much? That ratio is now how much? 3 by 40. Okay. That one you can write as 3:40. For finding this, you cut centimeter, then 15. What you will find? You will find the HCF. So 3 5 ja 15, 3 4. Sorry, 5 3 ja 15, and 5 4 ja 20. So with this, what? With this HCF, you can divide both numerator and denominator so that you can find the lowest form and you can find the ratio. Next, what is? Ratio of 10 seconds to 3 minutes equal to, what you will write? 10 seconds by 3 minutes. So either you convert, both are time, so we can compare, but unit are not same. So what we'll do? We'll convert either minute to second or second to minute. देखो दीटा जाको टाइम अच्छी, ओके, बट यूनिट तांकर अलगा अच्छी, डिफरेंट अच्छी. तो कौन करवा? आइदर मिनट को सेकंड रे कन्वर्ट करिवो, नहले सेकंड को मिनट रे कन्वर्ट करिवो. सो लेट्स सी. We are knowing that 1 minute equal to how much second? 60 seconds. So write that 1 minute equal to 60 seconds means 3 minute equal to MIN. 3 into 60 second. That is how much? 180 second. So you will write that 10 second equal to by 180 second. Now you look, both the unit are same. We can compare. So you can cut. Then 10 divided by 10 by 180 divided by 10. So how much you are getting? 10 by 18. It is equal to how much it is? 10 is to 18. So look at here, 3 is to 40 and 10 is to 18 means the ratio are not equal. So what you will write? Since 3 is to 40 is not equal to, sorry, not it is 10, it is 1. 10 divided by 10 equal to 1. Okay, so 1 is to 18. So 3 is to 40 is not equal to 1 is to 18. So you'll write 3 is to 40 is not equal to 1 is to 18. Therefore, the given ratios do not form a proportion. Okay, so this is about proportion. Okay. Next we'll move to unitary method. Okay. So if you are going to purchase, you like chocolate, all of you. So if you're going to buy or purchase chocolates, so if you are taking 10 chocolates and getting for 5 rupees means what? Each chocolate is how much rupee? If you are getting 2 Dairy Milk chocolate in 10 rupees. Okay. So each is how much? Each is means if 2 Dairy Milk chocolate, okay, 2 Dairy Milk chocolate is how much? Cost of 2 Dairy Milk chocolate is 10 rupees. Means you are purchasing 5 rupees chocolate. Okay, for each chocolate it is 5 rupees. तमे जो दीटा डेरी मिल्क चॉकलेट किणुछ आ 10 टंका दउछ 10 रुपीस दउछ माने गोटे डेरी मिल्क रो कॉस्ट केते ₹5. बट हाउ यू आर गेटिंग मींस 5 plus 5 equal to how much? 10. If you are purchasing 2 Dairy Milk chocolate, okay, 2 Dairy Milk chocolate in how much rupee? In 50 rupees. Means each Dairy Milk chocolate is how much? 25 rupees. So how you are getting by means you are taking for 2 Dairy Milk chocolate, you are giving 50 rupees. Means for 1 Dairy Milk chocolate you are giving how much? 25 rupees. Means 1 Dairy Milk chocolate cost 25 rupees. If you are giving for 2 Dairy Milk chocolate 50 rupees. तमे जदि दीटा Dairy Milk chocolate पाई 50 rupees दउछ माने गोटे Dairy Milk रो कॉस्ट केते 25 rupees. तमे जदि दीटा Dairy Milk chocolate पाई 10 rupees दउछ ताहले कोन होची तमर गोटे Dairy Milk रो कॉस्ट केते होची 5 rupees. So this is what we are getting the cost of one or the value of one thing, the cost of one chocolate by getting the value of one chocolate. तमे जदि गोटे चॉकलेट रो दाम तुमको जणा अछि ताहले तमे 2टा 3टा 4टा 5टा 10टा सब किनी परियो. ओके, जो तुमको दाम जणा रेट जणा न थांता कॉस्ट जणा न थांता ताहले कोन हिता तमे कोन किनी पारतांत तुमको जदि कहितांत जाओ तमे 2टा चॉकलेट किनी के आनो को चॉकलेट किनी के आनो केते माने 2टा डेयरी मिल्क तमरो डेयरी मिल्क चॉकलेट अछि 2 रुपीस रो अछि 5 रुपीस रो अछि 10 रुपीस रो अछि 25 rupees रो अछि 75 rupees 100 rupees. If you are knowing the cost of one chocolate तुमको जदि कहबो तुमको जदि घरे कहबे कि जाओ 25 टंकिया डेयरी मिल्क चॉकलेट किनी खाना ताहले तुम 25 टंकिया जदि तुम 20 टंकिया किनी खाना ताहले कोन करिवो तुमे 20 rupees वाला चॉकलेट किनी खाना 5टा चॉकलेट किनी खाना जे तुम कहबो 100 rupees वाला चॉकलेट किनी खाना ताहले कोन करबो तुमे 100 rupees वाला 5टा चॉकलेट किनी खाना तो तुमको केते देबे 500 rupees देबे ताहले तुम 5टा चॉकलेट आनिबो. ओके, बट तुम जो सेम 500 देबे ओके आउ तुम कहबे 10 रुपीस वाला चॉकलेट किनी करियो ताहले केते चॉकलेट हबो ताहले 50 टा चॉकलेट तुमको मिलिबो. हाउ यू आर गेटिंग दिस तुम केमते ए सब करि पारछो. ओके, दिस इज वन मेथड दैट इज यूनिटरी मेथड. सो लेट्स सी हाउ यू यूज यूनिटरी मेथड to find out the values of more than one things if okay. So look at here one example. Consider you purchased 10 chocolates in rupees 5. तुम 10टा चॉकलेट किन लो ओके 5 टंका रे. What is the price of 20 chocolate? जो तुम 10टा चॉकलेट 5 टंका रे किन लो ताले 10 रो डबल हो 20 तो 20 चॉकलेट्स केते रे किनिबो 10 टंका रे. What is the price of 100 chocolates? 10 टंका रे 10 10 100 है ओके 10 10 जा 100. सो 100 टा चॉकलेट पाई कोन हबो 50 rupees. In 50 rupees how many chocolates you can purchase? यदि 5 टंका रे 10टा चॉकलेट मिलुची तो 50 टंका रे केते मिलिबो तमरो 5 टंका रे 5 दुणे 10 5 2 जा 10 तो 50 2 जा 100 चॉकलेट मिलिबो. So let's find out how we can find. Okay, so what you will do, so you will write cost of 10 chocolates equal to rupees 5. So first you will find cost of 1 chocolate. तुमको कॉस्ट दिया ही नहीं तुमको कही देबो कॉस्ट ऑफ 10 चॉकलेट 5 टंका अछि तुमको 20 टा चॉकलेट आनी अछि. सो कॉस्ट ऑफ 1 चॉकलेट फर्स्ट यू फाउंड कॉस्ट ऑफ 1 चॉकलेट. ओके कॉस्ट ऑफ 1 चॉकलेट यदि गोटे चॉकलेट रेट तुमको जाना पड़छो ताहले त व्हाट यू विल राइट, you will write this 10 by 5 10 by 5 that is 2 rupees. Okay, so you will divide the first number with the second number. Next you got cost of 1 chocolate. Now you will easily find out cost of 20 chocolate. Cost of 20 chocolates equal to how much? That is 20 into 2. Okay, it is how much? Rupees 40. Okay, next what is the price of 100 chocolate? The same thing, you are knowing the cost of 1 chocolate, so you can write that cost of 100 chocolates equal to 100 into 2, that is how much? Rupees 200. So at last you will put the unit. Okay, next in 50 rupees, in 50 rupees how many chocolates you can purchase? So in for 50 rupees how many chocolates you have? Rupees is given but chocolate is not given. So what you will find? You are knowing that cost of 1 chocolate is 2 rupees. So what you will write? You will write that how many chocolates you can purchase. So first you will write in 5 rupees 5 we purchase, in rupees 5 we purchase how many chocolate? 10 chocolates. So in rupees 1 rupee we purchase. So what you will do? First you keep the first number 5 then by 10. So बोले first number टा रखिबो 5 by 10 chocolates. Okay, that is what? 1 by 2 chocolates. So in rupees 50 we purchase 1 by 2 into 50, that is how much? 25 chocolates. Okay, like this what we are doing, we are getting the value of 1 everywhere. When we need the number of chocolate we get the cost of 1 chocolate. हमको chocolate आने पे कौन होगा? आगो 1 chocolate रे cost जाने पड़ियो. एठी कौन होला? Here you can see we have to find the number of chocolate from 1 rupees. 1 rupees रे केटा chocolate मिलचे. Then we can find out in this much rupee how many chocolate will get. तमु जदि पैसा दिया ही तो chocolate किनिया को हबो त कोन करो गोटे टंकाटे रे केतेटा chocolate मिलची 1 rupee रे. ओके आ जदि तुमको को है तो chocolate आनिया को आ तुमको पैसा दिया माने केते पैसा दरकार बोली पचरा हबो ताहले कोन हो तुमु जदि एति टंका रे एति चॉकलेट आनियर अछि ताहले कोन हबो तमे 1 चॉकलेट रो रेट बाहर करियो. ओके so the method in which first we find the value of 1 unit and then the value of required number of units is known as unitary method. So we are finding the value of 1 unit. गोटे जिंस रो वैल्यू बाहर कर साइला परे हमें बहुत सारे जिंस रो वैल्यू बाहर कर परिबा. Okay, so let's see some examples. So first example, a motorbike travels 220 km in 5 liters of petrol. How much distance will it cover in 1.5 liter of petrol? So here petrol is given, so we have to find the distance. Okay, so what you will find? First you will write. Okay, so always put the first which is given, जोटा दिया हेची ताकू फर्स्ट लिखिबो आ जोटा जो जिंसो तमरो मागीची मींस जो जिंसो तमरो क्वेश्चन करची ताकू सेकंड रे लिखियो मींस लास्ट लिखियो. लाइक हियर यू सी first you will write the first sentence, a motorbike travels 220 km in 5 liters of petrol. So here both the petrol is given, petrol quantity is given, petrol quantity दिया है तो what you will write in, you write the same sentence in different way. सेम सेंटेंस को डिफरेंट वे रे लिखियो. कौन लिखियो 8 लिखियो. इन 5 liters of petrol, in 5 liters of petrol a motorbike travels how much 220 km. We have to find the distance, travels distance. Okay, or covers distance. What you will write? Okay, anything you like or can travel. Next, in here 5 liter petrol given, so what you will find in 1 liter petrol. In 1 liter of petrol, this same motorbike, this will not write this motorbike. Instead of this, we can write it travels. What you will write? First, what you will put? The first. So, in 1 liter of petrol, it travels 220 by 5 km. Then you will write in 1.5 liter of petrol, it travels 220 by 5 into 1.5 kilometers. So first you have done division, then you have done multiplication. Okay, so it is how much? 220 by 5 into 15 by 10. 1.5 means what? 15 by 10 kilometer. That is how much? 66 kilometer. Means 5 3 ja 15, 10 cut 23 3 ja 66 kilometers. So in 5 that you can write, hence it will cover 66 kilometer in 1.5 liters of petrol. Okay, next example. It is given that if the cost of a dozen soaps is rupees 153.60, what will be the cost of 15 soaps? So let's see. So what you will find? You will know 1 dozen equal to how much? 12. You are purchasing 1 dozen of banana. Banana is purchased in dozen. So 1 dozen of banana is how much? 12. So 1 dozen equal to 12. So cost of a dozen soap means cost of 12 soaps equal to rupees 153.60. Okay, then cost of one soap. We'll find out cost of one soap so that we can find out cost of 15 such soap. Cost of one soap is equal to 153.60 by 12 rupees. That one you can write it as rupees 12.80. Next, cost of, now we'll find out cost of 15 soaps equal to rupees 12.80 into 15, that is how much? Rupees 192. Hence, the cost of 15 soaps is rupees 192. So this is the unitary method by which you can find it the value of more units if you by finding the value of one unit. So तुमको first गोटे यूनिट वैल्यू फाइंड करिया पड़ियो, नेक्स्ट यू तापरे कोन करियो मोर देन वन यूनिट मींस रिक्वायर्ड यूनिट जति की यूनिट तक तार वैल्यू तुमे फाइंड कर पारो. So this is about today's class. I hope you have understood. Thank you.